There are some countries that quietly figured out a better way to live and never bothered telling anyone. No viral campaigns, no global PR push, just 9 million people going about their daily lives in a way that makes you question everything you thought was normal. Switzerland is that country. And once you see how they handle the basics, going back feels almost embarrassing. Here are 12 everyday things the Swiss do smarter than most of the world. Number 1, you can drink directly from public fountains, not a filtered gym station. Ornate stone fountains in city squares, mountain villages, train stations, hiking trails. Over 1,200 public drinking fountains in Zurich alone, virtually all flowing with clean, cold Alpine water you can cup your hands and drink from. No bottle needed. I personally think this is the most underrated thing about Switzerland because it completely changes how you move through a city. You stop buying plastic, you stop worrying about hydration on a hike, the infrastructure just handles it. Meanwhile, in most American cities, you wouldn't trust a public fountain if your life depended on it. And honestly, you probably shouldn't. Number 2, trains that run to the minute, not roughly on time, not within a 5-minute window, to the minute. Swiss Federal Railways maintains a punctuality rate consistently above 92%, with most delays measured in seconds. Timetables are engineered with near-obsessive precision. Connections are coordinated so trains wait for each other. When a delay happens, the entire network adjusts in real time. Americans have Amtrak, I'll leave it at that. Number 3, recycling. So strict it becomes a lifestyle. You don't sort trash into 2 bins in Switzerland. You sort paper, cardboard, glass by color, aluminum, PET plastic, organic waste, electronics, and textiles separately. And here's the part that really gets people. You have to buy official garbage bags for general waste, and they cost money on purpose. The more trash you produce, the more you pay. It's called the polluter pays principle, and it works. Switzerland diverts over 50% of its waste from landfills. You don't need to convince people to care about the environment. You just make waste expensive and let human nature do the rest. Number 4, Sunday is legally protected. Large stores are closed. Construction is banned. Even doing laundry loudly in a shared building can get you a complaint. It sounds extreme until you've experienced it. There's something almost radical about a country that collectively agrees to stop and breathe 1 day a week. I personally think this is the most civilized thing on this entire list. The US runs on the idea that productivity never sleeps, and we're paying for it in burnout rates and mental health crises. Switzerland decided rest was infrastructure. Number 5, pharmacies where the pharmacist actually solves your problem. Swiss pharmacies are staffed by people with genuine pharmaceutical training who will sit with you, ask about your symptoms, and recommend treatment on the spot. Minor infections, skin conditions, common illnesses handled right there. No appointment, no 3-week wait, no $200 copay for someone to tell you to drink more water. The pharmacist is a frontline healthcare provider. In the US, the pharmacist is mostly someone you wait 40 minutes to see so they can tell you your insurance didn't cover something. Number 6, apprenticeship programs that actually work. About 2/3 of Swiss students go into apprenticeships instead of university, and this is not considered a lesser path. Electricians, watchmakers, bankers, chefs, IT specialists, all train through a dual system where they work in a company part of the week and attend vocational school the rest. The result is a workforce that is skilled, employed, and not drowning in student debt. Swiss youth unemployment is consistently one of the lowest in the world. The American model told an entire generation that university was the only worthy path. Switzerland built something smarter. Number 7, healthcare that covers everyone without destroying them financially. Switzerland has universal healthcare. Everyone pays premiums, but the system is regulated, transparent, and nobody goes bankrupt because they got sick. Premiums are subsidized based on income, and coverage is comprehensive. I'm not here to make a political argument, I'm just pointing out that Switzerland covers everyone and still has world-class hospitals, while the US spends more per person on healthcare than any country on Earth and still has millions uninsured. That math doesn't work, and Switzerland is the proof. Number 8, direct democracy, where your vote does something real. Switzerland lets citizens vote on actual laws and constitutional changes several times a year, not just politicians, regular people. Gather enough signatures and you can force a national referendum on any topic. Swiss voters have decided on executive pay caps, immigration policy, military spending, and environmental law, all by popular vote. I find this genuinely humbling because it means the government has to stay in real conversation with the people it serves. Most democracies say power belongs to the people. Switzerland built the plumbing to make it actually true. Number 9, tap water that beats bottled water in blind taste tests. Swiss. Tap water comes from Alpine springs and groundwater so clean and well-maintained that it consistently outranks bottled water when people cannot see the label. Over 80% of Swiss drinking water comes from natural springs. In parts of the US, residents are actively told not to drink the tap water. Two countries, completely different relationships with something as basic as water. Number 10, walkable cities designed around people, not cars. Swiss cities are built feet first. Trams, trains, cycling lanes, and pedestrian zones work together so seamlessly that many residents don't own a car and genuinely don't need one. Zurich, Geneva, and Basel consistently rank among the world's most livable cities, and a huge part of that is simply being able to get anywhere without a vehicle. In most American cities, not having a car isn't a lifestyle choice. It's a hardship. The infrastructure assumes you drive, and if you don't, the city wasn't built for you. Number 11, fondue as a social ritual, not a gimmick. I know fondue sounds like a novelty, but stay with me. In Swiss, it's not a quirky restaurant experience, it's a genuine social ritual. Everyone gathers around one pot, dips their bread, and if you drop it, you owe the table a round of drinks. It forces conversation, slows the meal down, and makes eating communal instead of parallel. I spent a while reading about Swiss food culture, and what struck me was how intentional it all is. Food isn't fuel, it's an event. Meanwhile, most of us are eating lunch over a keyboard without looking up. Number 12, a culture of quiet that's genuinely respected. Noise etiquette in Switzerland is taken seriously. Quiet hours run from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. in residential areas, extended further on Sundays. Talking loudly on public transport is frowned upon without anyone needing to post a sign about it. This isn't so much a law as a cultural agreement, a shared understanding that your right to be loud ends where someone else's right to peace begins. It points to something bigger. Switzerland runs on a social contract that the rest of us talk about but rarely practice. It's not perfect, no country is, but there's something worth studying in a place that decided the quality of daily life was worth protecting, right down to the volume of a Tuesday afternoon. If this made you look at your own daily routine a little differently, that's exactly the point. Like and subscribe if you want more deep dives into the places quietly doing things better. The next one might surprise you even more.